morning. We are back out again. I've got one more hunt this week. I'm going to do some more, probably dry and wet sand, but today we're doing rocks. I haven't been here for nearly a year actually, so it's had time to replenish and recuperate. Got the Nokta Impact, I've got the standard coil, and I've also got the little coil. I want to see how it does submersing it in rock pools, trashy areas, because I know this is really trashy. It's got loads of long bits of metal. I don't know if they're reinforcing or if they've come from fishing weights. There's a lot of it here. I remember digging it before. You can't escape it, and there's iron. But it chucked up loads of stuff last time I was here. Lead, money, keys, you name it, it was here. So we're going to give it a go. And I'm going to get suntan. Right, let's see you on the first thing. First target of the morning. Literally walk straight onto it. In the rocks, 50 pence. Might do a bit of dry when I've finished on the rocks, but we'll see. And next up, we're on the old money. This is a shilling. I don't know if I'll get a date off it right now. But it is Elizabeth II, current queen, probably 1950s or 60s. There you go, that's what I can see anyway. But yeah, 1 shilling. One fishing weight and a massive piece of chain. It's probably the sort of thing that was confusing the big coil. Right. I kid you not. There's one. There's one. There's another one. All sitting in the bottom of there. It wasn't finished. 2 more from just in there. Good God, I know where this is going today. There's a bent one. I don't know what's going on down there. Right. Just found those. One was in a shallow divot. These two are just sitting on the rocks. I'm going to show you 2p's in bulk if I'm finding them like this. So, right. Let's see how we go. Right, just in that little pile we had a bullet. I can't get a date on that. And another one. See it? I've got more. They've all been here different ages. I don't think they've been thrown in the water by someone. But in here you've got the 2, which is battered. A big iron peg. And then all this stuff. There's more in there. This is what I mean by trashy spot. Just in there, underneath that crab shell, very worn silver 6pence. Much better than 2 pences. You need to see the pile of 2p's I've got now, it's ridiculous. But you'll see them at the end. Remember to check your hole. Just there. An old pound coin. A very scuzzy old worn pound coin, but okay, cool, I'll take that. Well, I've either just found, I don't know actually, I reckon it's got a piece of paper in it. I think when I was a kid my dog had one of these around his neck, rather than like a microchip or a dog tag, and it had your details inside. I'll tell you what, we'll have a look, see what's in it, shall we? I'm not sure I'm going to hold you up, but I'll work something out. Right, here we go. God. I can see the rubber seal, it's moving. Oh. That was on there. Yay. Now I've taken it out, that's just never going to go back in. Oh, hang on. Okay. It is a dog. I'm not going to show you, it's got phone numbers and things on it. But the dog's deaf. And he comes from this area. That's quite cool. Right, okay. Right, let's carry on. Just in there, we've got, I don't know. Actually, it looks like a token, a gaming token for a fruit machine, but it could be anything. See? I don't know. If anyone knows, chuck it. Yeah. Right up against a rocky bit, we've got a It is a 10p, you're just going to have to trust me on that one. It's really worn. Well, I'm home. We've had a clean up. I've had a look through the stuff, and today's hunt on the rocks was really not to find, I mean I did find money, but it wasn't to go out and find money, find something valuable, although it would have been nice. It was to take that machine, try it on the rocks and in the water, because I didn't know how it would handle being submersed. I know it's waterproof, but some machines don't like it. I've got an array of things, but essentially the area I took it to, I knew was massively trashy. It's it would put it through its paces, if you like, to see if it would confuse it, if you really couldn't use it. There was a point where I started using it on the actual rocks where the real trashy area was. I was going to pack it up and say, right, forget it, we're going to find some dry sand, because it was just all over the place. And I thought, okay, that's the end of that. But as soon as I changed down to the small coil, it really, really helped. I detected a pool. I found 1 2p in the pool, and then it was just alive with noise, and you couldn't pick it out. It wouldn't matter what you done. It was just all over the show. Changed the small coil, stuck it back in the same pool, and immediately it was target, 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 and it was just getting in between. It was less confused. It was having to deal with less all at once. Yeah, I mean, probably wouldn't be my machine of choice if I was going to do pools and rocks and things like that, because I know the mine labs I've used, I can put a bigger coil on it, and I have put a bigger coil on it and done the same area. It doesn't get as confused as much. It handles that a lot better. I think it could well be the FPS technology that they put into the machine. Maybe it's the recovery speeds, I don't know. But I'm not saying the Impact can't handle it. You just have to change the coil, really, and then you're on to a winner. I had no problem carrying on. I only had to stop because the tide came in. If I can get out there again, I will, and we will go further down the coast. But we're going to swing you around, have a look what I got, and essentially this is what the video is about, really, to see how it handled trash. Right, let's have a quick look. Right, let's start with some of the junk. I mean, obviously any machine isn't going to like a chain that size, but I know if I'm finding stuff big like that, and that's heavy, that's sitting on the bottom, move that, quite frequently you have something sitting underneath it where it's all gathered. So yeah, I did move that, and we did get some coins out of it. One thing I'm going to say, if you're new to rock pool detecting or rocks detecting, or you're detecting somewhere where there's a lot of fishermen, because I know there was going to be a lot of lead, I really did. Things like there was this one, all this mass of that was stretched across the rocks. It was zigzagging around the place. You got your feet caught on it, but if you get your leg caught on it and then you keep walking and don't notice, it had 2 hooks on it, not together, they were spread out, and if you pulled it tight around your leg, they're horrid. Your gloves ain't going to save you on them, nor your trousers, so be careful. Take a knife or a pair of scissors, I would say. I wrapped it all up, took it home, and then just cut it all off. I mean, there was a lot of dogs down there. Could have got stuck in a dog's leg. Ugh. I'm not having to go out fisherman. It's just inevitable. But we did get a lot of lead, a hell of a lot of lead. Got weird things like a bit of a ring binder. Again, wear gloves because, you know, bottle, it was the metal ring that picked out. But this is the stuff that's all over. This is why I wanted to take that machine there. This stuff is all over the rock pools. I don't know why, I don't know what it is. It looks like a stainless steel, but it's everywhere. So for the machine to pick out coins and stuff, it's got to cope with little things like that. Alright, quick look at the coins. Just move you around a bit. Tell you what, no, right, we'll look at these things. That's the identity doggy thing. But shame the paper didn't make it. It was really wet inside. We had a bullet. We had some studs actually. Look like they were all off the same thing. But yeah, we had studs. I love rock pools because you get so many weird little things. That's another little lid, a screw top lid for something. Some bullets, a pin from a 3-pin plug. God knows why that was down there. I mean, it was tucked out of the way. As for the reason why there's so many 2p's, I have no idea. What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20 and a bent one. 4 pennies, a 10, a 50. Yeah, then we got the old pound, very worn. I'll have to take that one in and get that swapped out. We've got 50 and a 10, yeah. There's the shilling. Just make out Elizabeth II on that side. I'm not going to get a date off that, so stick with 50s, probably 60s. That's a very, very worn, I think that's an Elizabeth sixpence, and then the gaming token, which you can just make out stuff. I don't know what's on it. I'll soak it in citric acid and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I would say I'd use the Nokta Impact again on rocks, definitely. But if you've got trashy rocks, I don't know if it applies to trashy everywhere, because this was really trashy with this, especially with this little stuff in here. I'd change the coil. If I couldn't change the coil when I was stuck with that standard head, I don't think I would have carried on. I would have packed it in, because I could not play with the settings so much, and it would not calm down. As soon as you've got that small coil, there's less to deal with. It handled it like a trooper. I mean, it pulled out stuff that the big coil couldn't. So yeah, if you've got a Nokta and you want to do a real trashy area, I would advise a small coil. Unless anyone knows any settings that I can use but doesn't discriminate out too much, because I'm going to start missing the iron core coins. I might start missing some of the metals. Yeah, I don't know. If anyone can help, let me know. If not, if you think that the small coil is the best idea, then let me know also, because I want to know with this Nokta. Right, I'm going to get out a couple more times. We may go back here, but further down, because I only did 2 big rock pools and that was it. We might explore the area a bit more. We'll see how we get on. Well, thank you for watching, and if you've got an idea, stick it in the comments. If you want to see more, whack subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later.